I'm Coptic Orthodox Christian, which makes 9% of the population. The others, 90% would be Muslim, and then 1% other. In Egypt, I've never gotten threatened, but I've had like people tell me, "Oh, we can't be your friend anymore because you're Christian." My mom told me not to be your friend.
Was it like in a joking matter, or was it like serious?
No, like serious. Like we can't be friends because we're different religions. Some people would also give me like, the weirdest look. That was extremely common to the extreme in Saudi. I also lived in Saudi for 7 years, and they have prayer times. So 5 times a day they would pray, and everything would shut down, and everybody goes, to a mosque or anything to pray, or pray wherever they are. And then, like, if I'm not praying during those times, people are like, "What is wrong with you? How are you not praying?" In my old school, during Saudi Arabia, I was also kind of, when they have their prayer times, I would be forced to kind of pray and participate in the Muslim religion classes, even though I'm not Muslim, and I didn't want to really participate in them, but
you have to go along with it.
I have to go along with it, and then I would just kind of be forced to be in those classes, even though I didn't, really necessarily wanted to be in.
And that's why you guys moved?
Yeah. I used to go to Sharm el-Sheikh, which is like a very fancy resort in Egypt. A very fancy, basically kind of city, which like all the tours are in, and like 5-star hotels are pretty cheap in Egypt. You're looking for one night of a 5-star hotel, $100. Like, we're talking about 5-star hotels here, not like 2-3 stars. So it's pretty reasonable price. There was always foreigners there, and we would always interact with them, and just kind of try to communicate with each other. Maybe they didn't know our language or we know theirs, but try to communicate and speak and just kind of have fun. My perception for other countries came from there. In Egypt, it's not really awkward for women to work or drive. It depends on the place you are in Egypt. Like, some places would be like women fully hijab, and then other places got men and women pretty much wearing like the same you would see here. But one thing I did not see a lot of is like basically
like really short shorts.
Yeah, like really short shorts, like an
tops.
open stomach, things like that. You did not see at all in Egypt. Maybe one thing I didn't like was when I came from Egypt, everything is like building close apart. Just everything was very close. You could walk to places and do this and that. But when I moved to Texas, I remember just seeing flatlands, and I also came at night. Some memories stuck in my head. I just remember seeing everything was flat. I'm just like, wait, where's the buildings and where's everyone live? Where's it's almost like a highway and nothing around. That's one thing that I kind of dislike. You need a car to have fun here.
So you moved to Texas, right?
Yeah, I've lived
Any
in Texas.
Reason why Texas specifically?
It was mainly, I think, it was pretty similar to Egypt in weather.
And then you moved to South Dakota, where the weather's really different.
I don't like South Dakota. I'm not a fan. Coming to South Dakota, where like the population is as big as the population of just the city Dallas. The first few months here, I did not really like it at all. But I got used to it, then I started liking it more and more, honestly. And I think you guys make some bomb burgers. I really love your burgers here.
What did you eat in Egypt?
We usually made traditional food. We had some pretty good places, like I could name names such as Cook Door. And we also had KFC, but KFC was totally different.
كنتاكي
بقالي سنين كتير قوي كتير
ده من زمان دي 15 سنة مثلا
أول ما اتولدت
بسر خلطته كل الناس حبته.
I like the KFC in Egypt better because we had a sandwich called Zinger and then a sandwich called Big Filler. Well, the Zinger, it was actually here in Sioux Falls for like a couple months, and I spent more than $150 during those couple months on KFC, but man, was it worth it. In Egypt, soccer is something huge. Everybody plays soccer. But when I came here, everybody played everything. You know, there's not like the whole nation plays soccer. It's almost like there's always something different, and I like that a lot more. I see which hobbies I like better, or even like same as soccer. And now I have like, for example, you know, I've loved cars since I was young, but coming here kind of helped me continue my hobby with cars. Ping pong, I love ping pong. Video games, pretty big thing here. I love it now.
What video games do you play?
I play a lot of Rocket League, Forza Motorsport, a lot of car games. If I can't own it in real life, gotta own it in the game.
If you didn't move here, would you still be into those things?
No, I don't think I would still be video gaming. Egypt is a country that everything you kind of do pretty much outside the house. Places in Egypt, Wi-Fi speeds do not allow you to play some games you like.
The most difficult part about adapting to the U.S.?
The hardest part would be like making myself stable here. You know, making friends, not being that weird guy from a foreign country with a thick accent, you know. That was something hard to get out of.
If you could say something to everyone in the world, what would you say?
Make sure the place you always stay in, it's not something that you have to fit in, rather than kind of be yourself in whatever place you are. From then, find the place that suits you best. You know, fitting in is a kind of a big thing. Egypt, here, Saudi, you know, wherever you are. I see a lot of people change when they move and try to fit in other places. But I really kind of say, be who you are in those kind of places.